Hey guys out there, we've got one of our top four matches. It'll be Oak Prison versus Angry Elves, and of course, both had some mulligans. So let's see what they got. Other than that, I'm gonna go silent, and good luck to you guys.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
I'll start with Forest Symbiote. Go ahead.
Mishra's Factory, Mox Diamond, discarding a Wasteland, Oath of Druids.
I'll
Go
skip.
ahead. Oh. Okay.
I had a really terrible 5-card hand and I can't win against the turn 1 oath.
Okay.
Yowza. Yeah, when I looked over and saw Symbiote and against that, I was like, oh, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah, turn 1 Symbiote is typically not what Elves wants to go for.
No.
I don't think there is a world where I have a 4-card hand that beats Oath on turn 1.
Yeah, that's going to be a rough one. My 6 cards did not have the Oath of Druids in it, but since I was on the draw, I topped it. Oath of Druids turn 1.
I think it would still be rough for me because I had a 1 land.
It was a good hand without the Oath. It was an amazing hand with the Oath.
In English, that's known as a luck sack. Ron is a luck sack. Wow.
Better to be lucky than good.
Well, the deck is designed to go both
Yeah.
question mark, heart smiley.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely like aggressive Oath versus like counter Cogna Oath is more of a control one than be like, oh, okay, here's the Oath. I like just slamming that thing down.
Yeah, I like to be able to put pressure on with my Oath as well.
Yep.
And turn 1 man land will do it. Okay, so you're going to be on the play, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. I think I'll keep.
I will also keep.
Land, go.
Well, that's a really good sign for me because I'm going to go Mishra's Factory, Monk's Diamond, discard a brush land, and then I guess Monk's Diamond, discard a Dust Bowl, and play a Sphere of Resistance. Go ahead.
I'll draw a card. I'll play a land, and I'll pass the turn to you.
Mishra's Factory.
Oof. Yeah.
Activate. Attack.
Yep.
Make it 3.
I'll take 3.
Go ahead.
I'll draw a card. I'll fetch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'll play another fetch land. Sorry for that.
Problem.
I'll fetch for another forest, and I'll play a priest, and then I'll pass.
Okay. I'm gonna play a Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna activate both Mishra's Factories.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack for 4.
I'll take 4.
So I have you at 11, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
And you have how many cards in hand?
2.
2, okay. I'll draw a card. I'll play another forest. I'll play another priest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll play a Fyndhorn Elves.
Okay.
Then I'll pass the turn to you.
Draw. How about a third Mishra's Factory?
Yep.
Activate both factories.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with both.
No blocks.
I'll make it 5.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll untap. Draw a card. I'll play a symbiote.
Can you remind me the text on Symbiote? Return an elf to your hand to do what?
To untap another elf. Untap another target. Creature, that is.
Untap target creature. Okay. Okay.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Draw. Planes. I'll play Curse Totem.
Mm. I'll float 1 mana. Yeah. I'll tap my Fyndhorn Elf and float 1 mana.
Move to the beginning of my combat step.
Before moving to step, I'll naturalize the Curse Totem.
Sure. Activate a factory. And attack.
Just 1 factory?
Yes.
have how many cards in hand? 1 card in hand?
1 card in hand.
I'll block with the priest.
Okay, move to damage.
Before damage, I'll return the priest to untap the Findhorn Elf.
Okay. Is there a restriction on how many times you can activate?
Yeah, once a turn. Sorry.
Okay, so it's like the
ranger.
It's like the ranger, so where it does 1 per turn. Okay. Then I will pass turn.
I will untap. And I'll draw a card. I'll tap 3 lands and a Findhorn Elf, and I'll play the Yavimaya Ranger.
Okay, and that goes and gets a basic land and a play tap?
Yep, correct.
Okay, I read
2/2 with Echo.
Yes.
I'll go and find a mountain. Then I'll play a Cradle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap the Cradle for 4 mana, and I'll play the Priest for 3 of those. I'll put it over here so we know it's different.
Okay.
This one still can activate.
Yes.
And I'll tap Priest for 4 mana.
Mm-hmm.
I will return my Findhorn Elf to my hand to untap the Priest. And then I will play the Priest, the Findhorn Elf.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Corehaven. Wasteland Gaia's Cradle.
Yep.
Activate 2 Mishra's Factories.
Yep.
Attack with both.
Mm-hmm. I will block. I'll block Findhorn Elf. Granger will just block 1.
Okay. The one that Granger is blocking, I'll give +1/+1.
Yep. I'll take 2.
Okay. Pass turn.
End of turn, I'll tap Priest for 3 mana,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll tap Fyndhorn Elf, and I'll play Call of the Claw.
Okay, so you get 1 bear?
Yeah, let me just get some tokens.
Sure.
Here's a token.
Okay.
And I will return the claw to my hand to untap the priest.
Okay.
And I'll tap the priest for 3 mana, and I'll use the mana, and I'll play the Caller again.
Okay.
Then I'll take my turn.
Okay.
I'll draw a card. And you have 1 card in hand?
Yes.
Now I need to do some calculating.
Okay.
I'll tap the 2 priests and the Fyndhorn Elf for a total of 9 mana. I'll use these ones. Can you still see them?
Yes.
I'll play Survival for 3. I will return my Fyndhorn Elf to untap Priest.
Mm-hmm.
I will use 1 mana to discard my Fyndhorn Elf.
Okay.
I will go and find Anger, and I'll discard Anger. 4 mana floating. I will go and find Kamal.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap Priest for another 3 mana. 7. And I'll play Kamal.
Okay.
And I'll go to combat and attack with everything.
Okay, I have nothing.
I'll pump.
So how much damage is that total?
That is 5 times 3, 15, plus 5, 6, so 26.
Okay.
I think that was kind of my only out.
Yeah.
Trying to keep
so.
all my elves alive, except
I needed to draw something other than a land.
Oh yeah. But the factories were putting on a bunch of pressure, dude.
Oh yeah, the factories were good, but I needed Wrath of God wouldn't have been terrible. I mean, you still get plenty of creatures off your collar, but at least you don't have the insane mana production.
Yeah.
So Wrath of God would have been pretty good. Oath would have been fabulous.
I was playing with the Naturalize from the start hand, and I didn't want to get rid of the
The sphere.
The sphere because of the cursed totem potential.
Right.
Because
so I'll be on the play.
Yeah, sure. The Enlightened Tutor play is just so strong.
Oh yeah.
No.
I guess I'll keep.
I'll mulligan. Oop. A sleeve just popped. You mind me changing it?
Yeah, no problem.
Don't think I'll use Sharpshooter in this matchup.
Probably not gonna do it.
I'll keep.
Okay. Treetop Village, go ahead.
Draw a card. I'll play a land and a Korean Ranger. Go ahead.
Oath. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw a card. I'll play Wooded Foothills and I'll fetch. I'll get a mountain. I'll play a survival.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oath trigger.
Yep.
Guy's blessing trigger.
Yep.
Second guy's blessing trigger.
I'm okay with you just shuffling once, for the record.
Okay. Trust up.
Mm-hmm.
Work.
Mm-hmm.
Sphere of resistance.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw a card. I'll play a forest. I will tap one green and I'll discard a deranged hermit.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go find a Wirewood Symbiote. Oop. Then I'll pass the turn to you.
Dispel.
Mhm.
Attack.
I will block.
Okay, so 6 tramples over to you, and I gain 7.
Yep.
And he loses a counter. I will pass a turn.
End of turn, I will discard a Symbiote.
Mhm.
I'll go and I'll find Anger. Then I'll take my turn. Oath.
Hang on. Oath
Yeah.
trigger on the stack. Oath trigger stack. I'll pour the forest.
I'll tap the forest. So I'd agree.
Yes. Yes.
Oath.
Yep.
Naturalize.
Yay!
Cradle. Naturalize. Kallur. Okay. Probably wasn't my first choice. Yeah. I'll draw a card. Oh, sorry. I'll discard Anger with the green
Sure.
mana that I have. Should probably get a priest, Titania. And then I'll draw a card.
Mhm.
I'll play Forest. I'll tap 3 mana to play the priest.
Mhm.
I'll tap the priest for 2 mana.
Mhm.
And I'll play a Wirewood Symbiote.
Okay.
And I think that will have to do it.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Mishra's Factory.
Yep.
Attacks.
Yeah, no blocks.
Okay, take 6.
And you are at 31, right?
Let's see. That sounds about right. That's pretty close. Okay.
No, No, you're not at 7 plus 6. You're at 33, right?
33.
33.
I will pass a turn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I will untap.
Upkeep, I will port a forest.
I'll tap the forest in response. And I will discard a Fyndhorn Elves.
Mhm.
I'll go and find a Masticore.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card. I'll play a Wooded Foothills. Um, I'll tap the priest for 2 mana and my 3 lands, and I'll play the Masticore.
Okay. And you have 1 card left after that?
Yep.
Okay.
Correct. I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Draw.
Mhm.
Attack step.
Yep.
Attack for 6.
How many cards do you have in hand?
5.
But you don't have any white source, right?
Not currently, no.
I will block with the Masticore. And Yeah, I'll block with the Masticore.
Okay, I will pass priority.
I'll fetch. Then I'll return Kallur to my hand to untap my priest.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap priest and 1 mana to regenerate Masticore.
Sure. So 2 tramples over.
Yep. You gain 6
So
life.
5. You're 4. I gain another 6. Pass turn.
I will untap. Would you like to do anything?
You have first priority with a trigger.
Oh yeah. I'll put Masticore trigger to resolve.
Sure.
First, do I have any other triggers?
Nope.
I only have the Masticore. So Masticore resolves first.
Yep.
I'll discard Survival of the Fittest.
I'll tap a forest.
I'll tap said forest and a mountain to ping your Nishoba for 1. And then I will draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Drop. Go ahead.
End of turn, I would like to discard my Wireward Symbiote.
Okay.
And I'll go and find Squee. I'll discard Squee for a Quirion Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will ping your Nishoba for 1 more. I'll go to my upkeep.
Yep.
I would like to return the Squee and then discard it to Masticore.
Okay.
Still an upkeep.
I have nothing.
I'll draw a card. I'll use 2 mana and I'll play the Quirion Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play the Gaia's Cradle.
Okay.
I'll tap the priest for 2 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will return the Korean Ranger to my hand to untap the priest. Then I will discard the Korean Ranger.
Okay.
I'll go and find Kamal.
Mm-hmm. So you have 1 mana left?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I misplayed that. I should have tapped the Cradle before I returned my Korean Ranger. Don't think... I think there might be a way out of it. I'll use 1 mana, I'll discard the Kallur.
Mm-hmm.
I will go and I'll find a Llanowar Elf.
Okay.
I'll play the Llanowar Elf for 2 mana.
I'll respond. I'll sacrifice Dustbowl to itself to destroy your Cradle with Elf on the stack.
Yep. I'll tap Cradle for 3 mana. I'll tap the Priest and the Llanowar Elf for another 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tap the Forest and I'll play the Kamal.
Okay.
And then I'll pass it to you.
Jeez.
Is this actually happening?
Yeah, again.
My go?
My 31 land deck can't draw lands. Yep, your turn.
I'll untap. I'll return Squee and discard Squee to Masticore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll draw a card. I'll go to combat.
Okay.
I will attack with Masticore.
block with Phantom Neshoba.
Happens.
Okay. I'm ready to move to damage if you are.
Yep. Damage.
Okay, I gain 3.
Yep. I'll play a Wooded Foothills. And I'll pass the turn to you.
Turn. Play Oath of Druids.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll pay 1 mana and I'll make your Misha's Factory into a 1/1.
Okay.
I'll pay 2 mana to shoot it.
I'll respond by making it a 2/2.
I'll respond by making it the 1/1 again.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's right. I'll just shoot it again.
Yeah.
That's easier. And I'll make Treetop Village into a 1/1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll shoot it as well.
Yeah.
Then I'll take my turn.
Okay.
I'll untap. I will discard Squeak to Masticore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll draw a card. I'll shoot Neshoba twice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that wasn't very good for me. I'll tap Llanowar Elf and Priest for 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
I will return the Llanowar Elf to my hand to untap the Priest. And I'll play the Llanowar Elf again for 1 mana. For 2 mana. So I have 1 mana floating. I will make Rishadan Port into a 1/1 and I will shoot it.
Okay.
Mastercore. And I will make. I'll fetch. Go to 3. I'll make the last land and I'll ping it as well. And then I will attack you for 8.
Okay, I'll go to 33.
Yeah, go ahead.
Upkeep, I have 2 Oath triggers on the stack.
Yep.
First Oath trigger will show that I have no creatures left in my library.
Yep.
Guy's Blessing will trigger twice. Oops, just dropped a card.
I think the Sphere is actually my savior now, this game.
Second Oath.
Yep.
Mise. There's an Neshoba.
Yep.
So I revealed that planes after I. Why am I shuffling that? Did I do a blessing? I revealed that planes after after I hit the Neshoba. So would you like me to shuffle, or do you just want me to draw the planes?
It's fine. You can draw the planes.
Okay. So we'll draw. 6, 7, 8. Move to discard.
Mm-hmm.
Discard Phantom Neshoba.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I will untap. I will return and discard Squeeze to Mastercore.
Mm-hmm.
And I will draw a card. I'll pay 3 mana like this. And I'll play a Priest of Titania.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will return my Llanowar Elf to my hand to untap my Priest.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pay 1 mana to discard the Llanowar Elf to go find an Acolyte.
Okay.
I'll play 2 mana and 1 extra to play the Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll draw a card. I will tap a Priest. Oh. I'll tap 2 Forest for a Quirion Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will tap a Priest for 4 mana. I will return a Forest to my hand to untap Priest. I will play the Forest. I will tap the Priest again for 4 more mana, so I have 8 mana, and I will shoot Nishoba 4 times. I will actually shoot it 2 times more by tapping the other Priest. And I'll go to combat, and I'll attack with Kamal and Masticore.
I'll block Mastercore.
Yep.
So I take 4, gain 1.
And then I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. First oath trigger shows no creatures left.
Mm-hmm.
Blessing triggers. Second oath trigger. blessing.
Mhm.
There's a show. Draw.
Mhm.
8 cards in hand, so I will discard Wrath of God.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I will return a forest to my hand to untap priest.
Mhm.
And then I will tap the priest for 4 mana.
Mhm.
I will return the Korean. No, I'll return the acolyte to my hand to untap priest, and then I'll tap it for 3 more mana, and I'll tap a forest, so total 8 mana, and shoot Nishoba 4 times. Then I'll take my turn.
Mhm.
I'll untap. I'll return Squee to discard to Masticore,
Mhm.
and then I will draw a card. I'll pay 3 mana to play the acolyte. I'll draw a card. I need to do some counting.
Mhm.
I'll pay 2 mana and I'll play a Llanowar Elf. I'll play a forest. I will tap a priest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and I will shoot the Nishoba. I will tap another priest for 5 mana. I'll return a forest to my hand to untap a priest. I'll tap the priest for 5 more mana. So that's
Yeah, you
double
got
pump.
it. You got
Yeah.
it. My out was to draw a
Pull a
Mox
white
Diamond.
source.
Well, I had
Yeah,
a white source, but I needed 2 mana, so I had
Yeah,
to
but I was
play
thinking
land,
earlier.
play Mox Diamond, tap the land to play the Mox Diamond, and then I needed to hit another land, so then I could Swords Kamal. Yeah, I had probably 10 turns to draw a white source, and never did.
Yeah. I thought it was beat a long time ago, and I also played some. I did some bad calls, I think, but I was more lucky than anything that it worked out.
2 Enlightened Tutors and a Swords in hand that I couldn't cast. Because my 31 land deck doesn't draw lands.
I'm sorry.
Yep, that happens to me every time, though. Alright, man. Congratulations. Good luck in the finals.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Ron.
What's up?
Question. We were curious when you had... Why were you not...
I was missing my Oath Triggers because the Nishoba was in my hand.
No, that's what I thought. You only had... Those were the only creatures you had in the deck? You didn't bring in...
Yes.
Do you have any sideboard creatures?
No.
Did you consider? I didn't know if... I haven't seen the list. We were wondering... Without looking at it, I wasn't sure if there was a Hellion or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Just the 2 Nishobas is all I play. I figure, Enlightened Tutoring for Curse Totem is usually better. Because I don't want to wipe the board. I want to leave you with some creatures so I can keep oathing. But when the second Nishoba's in my hand the whole dang game.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw when you got to 8, it was like, oh, it's trapped in his hand, whatever creatures he's got.
Yep. Yeah, my graveyard was empty, so doing an Oath Trigger to flip a Blessing doesn't do anything, because I'm not shuffling it back in.
You never drew a... you didn't have an Enlightened Tutor, right?
I had 2 Enlightened Tutors in hand, but I had 0 white sources.
Oh, you had 0 white. That's okay.
I had no white sources the whole game. I had a Treetop Village and 4 colorless lands.
Yep.
No Moxes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. Well, I gotta get going.
Yep.
Y'all have a good one. Thanks
Good
for
game,
giving us
guys.
Thanks for the game, Sean. Have a good one.
Angry Elves makes it to the finals again. new pilot.
So, finally, the finals.
Ban Priest.
Well,
No, I don't do that.
Priest? I think if anything, Squee is the card that should get banned. It's the one that enables too much shenanigans while still keeping the survival in the pool, you know?
Yeah, I always just go like Tormod's Crypt. It gets rid of that. It gets rid of blessings. It's like figure out your sideboard before we ban more stuff. That's my opinion. But
yeah.
but great game, man.
More goblin sharpshooters in red deck.
That game, the third one, I think most of the people, that was the most of the chat was game 3. It was just like, who's winning right now? Because just,
nope.
You guys were just going draw go or making some elves and stuff. At one point, I didn't know, I was worried I was going to, that like, the game was going to go on, maybe Oath took over, wins, and then have to ask you whether you knew Mastercore can kill a Neshoba. Because it took a while before you did it. So I kept thinking you were going to kill it
I had
earlier.
the collar on my hand the whole time.
Yep.
So I wanted to play around that, but I also presume now in hindsight that having a collar and 4 bears would just lost me the game anyway. So I should have just gone for it a lot faster.
Yeah, that's where I was like, if as soon as you get the Mastercore, it was like at the end of his turn, kill off the Neshoba and just go Alpha Strike with everything.
Oh, I don't think I had too many opportunities to shoot the Neshoba and still have the creatures in play. Because remember, if I return a creature, I have to pay 1 mana extra to play it again.
Yeah.
So I think I would have lost mana playing the elves.
Yeah.
That way.
Oh yeah, you might have had to set it up over a couple turns and hopefully nothing hit. Yeah, I could see that being cautious because if he hits something pop out and you're not set right. He could...
Yeah, because if he then removes my Mastercore end of turn, and I've just sunk both resources and returned an elf, then I'm.
Did Ron even play a sword? Oh yeah, not third game he had no white, so
he plays swords. Yeah,
no white. Yeah, that was always.
He could technically also do some shenanigans with playing a Mox and a white source, and then going Wrath of God, because I knew he didn't have a white source, so I could play around him not having Wrath of God, but.
Yeah. With 7 cards in hand, he might be screwing with you, and be like planes, ditch a land to a diamond, blow the world. Yeah.
And then the situation wouldn't be very good for me.
Yeah.
30-3.
Yeah, I'm usually cautious like that too. So yeah.
I gotta get going.
Yep, good game.
Thanks
man.
as always.
See you in the final. I know for yourself and the other guys, the second top 4 is going to be played tomorrow night.
Okay.
So you guys will be sleeping in Europe unless you stay up.
Yeah.
I think it's at like
probably
10, so it'll be 4 a.m. in Central.
Yeah, it's just like the football.
Yeah.
I think I'll try to schedule the final for Sunday.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, it's gonna be rough for the next week.
Well, sounds good, man.
Thanks.
Yep.
Have a good one.
See you in the finals.
Thank you.
Bye.